Hi there. Welcome to my channel. I'm David and this is Invest for Income. And so here's an update in my portfolio. As you can see, we're at $268,946.31. And by the way, this is my dividend tracker. And so if we look over to dividends, we are at $57,945.42 on an annual basis and $4,828.78 on a monthly basis. And so I started investing back in 2016, but I recently started investing in dividend ETFs since 2023. So I've been doing it for a little while, and I'm a welder, so I take my entire paycheck from my job as a welder. On average, it's about $1,000 a week. So I take $1,000 a week. I choose what I'm going to buy, whatever's on sale, and I buy it. I make sure, of course, that it's an ETF that pays dividends, monthly dividends or weekly dividends, as long as it pays something. And usually I try to make sure that it's on some kind of a discount, right? So that I can buy it and then it starts paying me dividends. And so that's how I've been doing this. From my job, my paycheck, to my portfolio, and to dividend ETFs. And that's how I've been growing the amount of income that I receive from dividends. And so the way that this really all started back in 2016, before I even had a portfolio or anything, I remember being at my job, as I mentioned, I'm a welder, and feeling like I've kind of reached the peak of what I'm gonna be able to do here, and feeling like I've kind of reached a peak in income there. Although my income still continues to rise, but you can look up, you can Google it, the average salary of a welder, and yeah, I'm pretty much in the average. I'm in the average of what a welder would make. And so I remember being at work and thinking like, man, I'm probably not gonna move up any higher here at my job. Don't hate my job. Don't dislike it. It's a good job. Um, um, I I don't I do like welding. It's fine. And I remember thinking that at my job. And I'm married. I have a family. And so at my job, I was just thinking like, how can I increase my income? And as a believer, I believe in God. I believe what the Bible says, and I believe in Jesus Christ. And so I would talk to God and ask Him to lead me where I can make more income. I was quite specific in asking God to lead me not to another job, because I didn't want to do another 8-hour job. Not to doing something else that's physically difficult, because I'm already doing something that's physically difficult, and something that wasn't very time consuming. And so God led me to investing. And after watching video after video after video on YouTube about investing, I finally decided to do it for myself with Robinhood. As a matter of fact, it was almost during the time when Robinhood app first came out. And I started investing for myself. And in the beginning, I thought that I could day trade. And I learned that I was terrible at day trading, although eventually I did figure out how to day trade. And I was making good money at day trading. The only problem was that I couldn't do both my job and day trade at the same time, because during the same hours. And so I'd be day trading at my job and having to pull out my phone to day trade. And so that wasn't very convenient. And then I learned how to do options, how to sell covered call options. And I was selling options on a weekly basis. And so I would only have to pull out my phone on Monday, buy some ETF, and then sell an option. But that was also kind of inconvenient because I wanted to buy at the lowest price possible to sell as high as I could the call for the option. And then all of a sudden, all these ETFs started to come out where you got professional options sellers. And, people will do it for you, right? So now I don't have to do it for myself. The people at NEOS do it for me, right? QQQI, they sell covered calls. And so now they do it for me. And they're a lot better at it. They're more efficient at it. And the tax benefits and all the benefits of owning QQQI is far better than what I could do myself. And so now I own all these ETFs, and it makes a lot more money than I would be able to make by myself, doing it myself. And so basically, that's kind of a little rundown of how I got started doing this. And it's been working out for me quite well. So, like I said, I take my full paycheck, 100%. I throw it into my brokerage account. I buy some ETFs. I usually, hopefully, they're on sale so that I could buy them. It's a red day, like today. Today was a really good day to buy some ETFs. And then I get paid the dividends. Like I mentioned before, I am borrowing about $45,000. The dividends pay down my debt with Robinhood. Right? My dividends pay down my debt with Robinhood. And then I borrow more to pay for all my bills. Okay? And I mean for everything. I pay all my bills out of my brokerage account. And it's been working quite well for me. And so if you guys are interested in continuing seeing me increase my portfolio, increase my dividends, please do me a big favor, smash the like button. Please subscribe to my channel. Put the notification bell so you're notified of any other videos that I make, and I will continue to make videos. And so yeah, I'd really appreciate it if you did that. Like, share, and subscribe. I really appreciate it. You guys have a great one. God bless, and we'll catch you in the next video. Bye.